My name is Dan Horiakinda. I present my bonsai collection. I'm into bonsai since mid-80s. Studied with Japanese and American masters. And I'll start with the most spectacular and very special creation, which is a forest with Mexican ficus. It's called Ficus narifolia. It's all over in Mexico, actually, I can see. This needed about 15 years of training to get to this shape, and this year I put it together, the forest. It's a lot of work and it's a beautiful piece. I would continue here with presenting this button wood, the most popular in the Key West area, but I saw here in San Miguel actually some of them, with the leaves a little bit longer. Beautiful expression, a powerful structure. I worked on this about 15 years, 10, 12 years, and this is the same. This from the same category with this ficus. It's a Mexican ficus. Has a very powerful base, but was imported from China, paradoxically. And I have it since mid-90s. The shape was completely different initially, but changed dramatically. Laurel, or common ficus. It's a nice example of the original big trees which they drop the roots in the tropical weathers and wet weathers. And here, this one, it's Ligustrum is the name, the Latin name Ligustrum japonicum. As the name says, it's original from Japan. Actually, I imported it from Japan 10 years ago. It was a huge bush, and I tried to develop these layers. It's not very common in the States and in the American continent. It's very Japanese, but it's doing very well here. Same Mexican ficus, another very powerful base. It's impressive. Okay, here it's another powerful trunk and then the beautiful base. The base is one of the values expressed in bonsai. It should have more stability, and it's called in Japanese nabari. Ficus, Chinese ficus, Mexican ficus, pardon. Like same age like the others, about 40-50 years. And here we're talking about ball cypress. I know that in this area, not far away from San Miguel de Allende, it's one of the biggest in the world. It's a huge tree like this. It's a bald cypress. Right now they look not so happy because they're shedding. That's why it's called bald, losing the hair, as I did, and coming already new, ready for new leaves. If you zoom in, you can see all the new growths here, and you see the little growths here. Or here you can see the little buds, the green buds coming out. This started faster, so it's different. Okay, and here it's again a unique tree, which is called Fukian tea. It's original from Japan. It's imported from Japan. It's very beautiful, and in Japan it's a piece of pride for bonsaists because it has the advantage of these teeny, nice, small flowers. If you can zoom in to see it. And the leaves, they are so fat and so beautiful, like almost like a wax. And we can move to other area of our bonsai collection. Boxwood, common boxwood, popular everywhere in the world. About 40-50 years. It's interesting composition of living part and dead part, which I carved it to look damaged by nature. Here smaller ficuses, Mexican ficuses, probably 15 years old, and that's older juniper, like 30-40, Chinese juniper. It's a beautiful specimen which has the tops always spread it with a golden light yellow. This is one of the other pride of what I did, like that forest. It's also I consider it's a great bonsai masterpiece. because I developed this carved area, which is a driftwood. I carve it machine. I even gave a name, the Love Dragon. Has a lot of powerful dragon-like driftwood and the flowers which symbol of love. It's a nice bougainvillea, about 60-70 years old. And here we can see a Japanese black pine imported from Japan. It's with me since '95 when it was imported, together with his bigger brother, which will see it. Or you can just move here. You can zoom in if you want. It's from Japan. Probably it's about 60 years old, 70 years old. Small, it's like 40, 50. Chinese juniper. It's one of my first bonsais I started with in Pittsburgh. Collected them into a nursery, they were in a dumpster, half dead. And here is the happy baby. And the Mexican ficus again. And with this, we'll go to another series of junipers and Chinese and Japanese elms, which they're very, very, very beautiful. Here I have another two Chinese junipers collected at the same time in the early 90s from that garbage from our garden. Powerful trunks and good development, and then I can show you others. Here it's a Japanese juniper, which is on the rock, Procombon nana it's called. I created a container out of the rocks and put the tree in. And this is a cascade. I hope everything is fine. That's okay. It's a beautiful, powerful cascade style, which has about 25-30 years old. Now we will go to the other group of junipers.